Good morning, Wildcats. You're tuning into HBWN. I'm Alexis Arenas.
And I'm Courtney Mansell.
On today's show, we will take a look at a special organization that we are blessed to have, plus a new member of the Wildcat family, not to mention a special trip that some students took to further their knowledge on what they love doing.
Let's not forget a special voice that you might recognize. Today is February 19th, 2013.
And you're watching HBWN. Some of our very own television production students took a trip up north to Drury University for their annual VidCon festival. Casey Sanders was there to bring you all the insight.
This year at Har-ber, HBTV participated in Drury University's regional video competition.
VidCon is short for Video Conference. It's here at Drury University. We call it the DUTV Video Conference. And it's for high school broadcasters to come and learn their craft and get better at what they do, shooting and editing.
Students from the entire Midwest had the chance to learn from one another and compete for the best in the region.
It's nice getting to meet other people that are in my age group and I can compete with.
Drury University held video competitions and students were able to submit films that they not only wrote but shot as well. Of the videos submitted, Har-ber's rivaled all schools. This event gave students an opportunity to learn more than just theory, but also hands-on skills that they can apply to their future. In addition to being surrounded by people who share the same interests, students were able to gain more than just professional skills, but inspiration as well.
From an educational standpoint, it's fun if we all learn and grow together, so that's why we have a big conference like this. Bottom line for me is I want to recruit good video students.
Students worked with industry professionals to get a hands-on learning experience. The past 2 days, students have learned so much and they've had an experience that will last forever. For HBWN, I'm Casey Sanders.
That definitely looks like an award-winning experience for all of our students. And a special congratulations to all of our very own that won.
If you're a resident here in Arkansas, then you definitely should know about the Razorbacks. But if you've ever been or seen a game, you might wonder who exactly is the man behind the microphone.
Well, I started in the 1981-82 season. This will be my 32nd season with the Razorbacks in basketball. I started 11 years ago in football and doing the Razorback football games at Donald Reynolds Razorback Stadium and in War Memorial Stadium in Little Rock. People would like to be an announcer or be someone who maybe does the news as an announcer on television, radio, things like that. I think really it takes a person who has an outgoing personality. A lot of people wonder if I have the same voice that I have in the arena at Bud Walton or at Donald Reynolds Razorback Stadium, or if it's different. And my friends and my family and people at work will tell you they don't know where the sound comes from because I don't sound the same whenever I'm just talking normally, kind of like right now. Whenever we get to the games and things like that, I don't know what it is. It's just like a switch turns on, and I'm got my radio voice on and pushing out, from my diaphragm, and it comes out over the system, and it sounds a lot different. I would like to think that through my work on a daily basis, in my job, and also at my fun job at the University of Arkansas, I have a chance to positively influence not only fans, but kids who are aspiring to do things in sports or even in business, I think that it's a good opportunity for adults in the community to show others just by their actions and what they do, how to conduct themselves in business and fun and everything that they do in the community. A lot of times I get a chance to go around Northwest Arkansas and speak, or even to maybe be a master of ceremonies at some event. And I like to carry Northwest Arkansas with me wherever I go. Anytime I get a chance at those events, I like to tell people where I'm from, what's going on in Northwest Arkansas, whether it be Fayetteville, Springdale, Rogers, Bentonville, all of Northwest Arkansas. And I'm just very proud of Northwest Arkansas. And I think Northwest Arkansas is the best place on earth to live. I love to go visit other places, but I think the main thing I want to do when I'm out around people in Northwest Arkansas is just be proud of our home.
It's great to finally put a face to that voice. Keep supporting John George and those Razorbacks. After the break, we will bring the information about an organization that brings safety and care to our nation. Also, we will take a look at our new boys soccer coach. Don't change the channel, we will be right back.
EAST is a project-based class in which we work on problems in the community, addressing those. We work on communication, collaboration, teamwork, problem solving, and using advanced technology that we have in our class as simply as a toolbox for the students.
I've been able to operate a business-like server for a couple years with over 30-something machines, and over a few years having probably 140 students working on it.
The students get to choose the projects that they want to work on, and we go through a process like of a survey at the beginning of the year, like what is your interest, what do you like to do in your spare time, what are your career goals, and through that we start narrowing down their interest of what they would like to do.
I would say take it. It's a great learning experience and I've loved every minute of it.
Welcome back. WCSN is here to get us caught up on our biggest basketball game and to look back at football.
Take it away.
Welcome to another edition of WCSN. I'm Carter Henson.
And I'm Eddie Tiam.
On today's show, we looked at the highlights from the Springdale basketball games, and we recap Har-ber's football season.
We have a lot to cover, so let's dive right in. Last Tuesday, Har-ber played against crosstown rival Springdale. The Lady Wildcats found themselves in a close game until the fourth quarter with the Lady Bulldogs. Matt Bowen brings you these highlights.
The Har-ber Lady Cats took on crosstown rival, the Springdale Bulldogs. Let's get to the highlights. The Wildcats start off with a fast break, ran perfectly to get an easy layup by Haley McCarver. After a steal, good ball movement here to get Bailey Schock the contested layup. And Weber pushes the tempo and finds Kaylee Wright twiddling the twine for three. Off a missed shot, Talia Neal gets the board and kisses it high off the glass. Nice fast ball movement here to get a 2-on-1 situation for the easy two. Talia Neal steps outside and hits the mid-range jumper. Kaylee Wright penetrates inside to get the uncontested layup. Once again, Talia Neal gets good positioning and gets a left-handed layup to go. Talia Neal would finish the game with 22 points. But the Bulldogs wouldn't go away easily as they hit a three to cut into the lead. But Sam Weber would answer right back with this pull-up J. Bailey Schock with a nice hesitation move and gets the wide-open layup. And the Wildcats defeat the Bulldogs 48-34 to move to 16-10 on the season. For WCSN, I'm Matt Bowen.
Yet another great win for the ladies. Talia Neal led the way for the Wildcats. What do you think about her play moving forward?
I really think that her play really paced the game for the Wildcats, and I think she'll be a leader heading into the playoffs at Fayetteville. Not only did the Lady Wildcats play a great game against Springdale, but the Wildcat boys team found themselves in an overtime thriller against the Bulldogs. The play came down to the very last buzzer. Let's check out the highlights.
February 12th, your Har-ber Wildcats start on crosstown rival Springdale at home. Let's get to the highlights. In the first quarter, it was all Bulldogs, which was started by this three by Tyler Tutt. It was then followed by this jumper by Tariq Atwood and back-to-back threes from Alex Charlo. This gave Springdale a 23-7 lead after one quarter. But the Wildcats refused to quit. Brandon Bucheri added his touch with this layup, followed by Ricky Jones, who added a layup of his own. Har-ber would go on an 18-1 run in the second quarter to go up 25-24 into halftime. Fast forward to the fourth, Har-ber down 2 when Austin Fox attempts this jumper. It lands short, but Alex Rice puts it back in to tie it up. Springdale would miss a shot at the buzzer to send it into overtime. In overtime, Har-ber up 3, Springdale's Deshaun Stark hits this huge 3 from the corner to tie it up. Later, with Har-ber down 2 and the clock winding down, Ricky Jones attempts a 3 which just misses, and after several attempts for the putback, Har-ber falls short of beating the Bulldogs and fall 59-57. For WCSN, I'm Carter Henson.
Heartbreaking loss for the guys team. I really thought we had them this time.
Yeah, that's a very tough loss. I thought the last shot was going to fall in for the win.
And you can really tell that the emotions are running high in the student section. Just another reason to love rivalry games.
Yeah, it's always special when we play Springdale. Switching gears, our very own Har-ber football team had yet another great year. Let's take a look back at the most memorable moments of the season.
By the way, with closed minds and views of me, it all just seems so crystal clear. You close your eyes as if to hear the truth. So you want me to sing some words that I will never say and change until there's nothing left of me. When you think you're the only way, and the wheelchair still thinks differently for you. Keep on waiting. Just keep on waiting. First the trends of broken stars, thinking those paths align with the pros. Dollar signs and fancy cars, but money won't buy everything. So you want me to sing some words that I will never say and change until there's nothing left of me. When you think you're the only way, and the wheelchair still thinks differently for you. Keep on waiting. Take you far. So you want me to sing some words that I will never say and change until there's nothing left of me. When you think you're the only
What a great year by the Wildcat football team. We can only hope that the spring sports team have the same success.
That's all I have to show today. For WCSN, I'm Carter Henson.
And I'm Eddie Chion. Shake
and bake. Back to you.
It can't be that bad
for
so
you.
cheap.
It's not that addicting.
We're the only ones
You can
not.
quit anytime you want.
That make you
Both
look
just
cool,
turned
like a
18.
movie
Let's start smoking
Dude,
now.
Brandon's
Man, we're like the
smoking.
only
It's not
kids
like
who
we're the
haven't
only
started.
kids that's not.
Smoking's
It's
not
not
that
that
Here's something tobacco companies don't tell you. 42% of teens get addicted to cigarettes after their first one. Don't conform.
You can't just leave work to go pick up your kids and drive them to a babysitter. That's also what's really helpful is the fact that we're actually at the schools. They're not being shipped off to a center. They're not going down the street to the church. They come from their classrooms straight to our room, which is either the gym, the cafeteria, and they get started with their day. They get started with their routine. It's not school, but it is an enrichment program that helps them get involved with, you know, like I said, their homework, their nutrition lessons, their group games, and we do it in such a fun way that they don't even realize how much they're actually learning.
Without a program like Prime Time, there wouldn't be anywhere for kids to go after school. Even in the safest neighborhoods, we want our kids with those that are going to help to continue to better them after hours. And mom and dad have to be at work, and so this provides a great opportunity for continued learning and a safe place to play.
I actually don't know what I would do without it because most daycares are full-time. They want them there at 9 or in the morning till 5. I mean, there's not a lot of part-time programs for just before and after school, at least none that I know of, so it's really important.
Prime Time is a after-school program where kids can come and play, do their homework, read, do stuff when their parents are still at work.
You like it?
Yes.
Our boys soccer team got a new coach, and not just any coach, one that played professionally. Molly Lester took a deeper look.
Not many high schoolers can say they've been coached by a professional, but now the boys on Har-ber's soccer team can say they have. Leaving the spotlight behind, Nelson Medina recently accepted the position of head soccer coach here at Har-ber High School.
Played for the San Diego Sockers in the indoor league out in San Diego, California. I played for the Oklahoma City Spirit and Oklahoma City Slickers in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, right out of my collegiate career.
Unlike the rest of the coaches here at Har-ber, Coach Medina doesn't have to take on a teaching job alongside his coaching, but he does consider it more than just coaching.
To know what the players are thinking, recognize situations they're in, kind of living vicariously through them and my experiences, and so I feel like I have that special connection with the player because you know, I've seen it all on the field.
Even though the season hasn't started yet, Coach Medina has already made an influence on his players.
You've got to be able to want it, and I think all the hard work and dedication for me as a player can rub off on some of these guys, and it has in a short period of time. So I'm real excited about it.
This spring, come show some support for your classmates and their new coach by going to watch them at their games. For HBWN, I'm Molly Lester.
Hopefully the team will learn a lot of new skills from their new coach.
I hope so too. I'd like to see them get some good wins this year. Now it's time for the top story. This not only affects our community, but the entire nation. A special organization that will go above and beyond for any family in need. We had our cameras rolling when Haley Hendricks was there.
Sheepdog is an impact assistance group that not only reaches out at a national level, but creates a new kind of help for our local community.
On the national level, we're involved in disaster relief missions. Our members are all come with a background in having served in the military, law enforcement, fire and rescue, so they know how to deal with adversity and stressful situations. But we also have a very engaging program where we assist fellow sheepdogs in need. So whether it's someone serving in the military, law enforcement, and fire and rescue that's been injured in the line of duty, or might be dealing with financial stress due to the loss of a job or because of the injury that they sustained.
Sheepdog may be helping their own community, but helping their own fellow brothers and sisters of Sheepdog is the most rewarding.
Well, I'm just an active member of Sheepdog, and if they need, I have a 36-hour, well, I can be ready in 36 hours to deploy if needed, whether it be like the Joplin disaster, the tornado, or another Katrina, or maybe Hurricane Sandy. Just any natural disasters, or if people are in need.
Although Sheepdog is keeping our local community safe, they are also helping our children have a better life.
We adopt the children of sheepdog families in need. And this past Christmas, we adopted more than 170 children, specifically from families that have that background in military, law enforcement, fire and rescue. And each child received 3 toys from their Christmas wish list. And also we were able to provide them with clothes and shoes depending on their age and sizes.
The United States could be struggling nationally, or we could be struggling locally, but the Sheepdog Impact Assistance Program is always there to lend a helping hand. For HBWN, I'm Haley Hendricks.
We're so lucky to have people and officials that care and will dedicate their time to helping.
Well, that does it for us this show. Hope you tune in next week. Have a wonderful Tuesday. For HBWN, I'm Alexis Reynes.
And I'm Courtney Mansell. Stay classy, Har-ber.